who got allocated the land, then to who, and to who sell to who. You will now realize that she allocated land. That general, that major, that retired, this and that, they didn't buy any land. They were allocated. Sure, you get. But there are institutions. For instance, this Abuja University. They said those who planned Abuja University, which happened to be Babangida. Sure, you get. So Babangida that moved it, they said the plan then was to have Abuja University, or University of Abuja, that would then have, you have the university campus, you have all the buildings and every other important stuff there, right? And then it's going to be a city of its own. They will call it University City. So the entire land allocated that way is a total of 11,000 hectares. But that is over 200 plot of land. But don't forget, the history is that they stole the land from the real owners. The real owners are outside. They've pushed most of them to the, except for maybe maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them that probably finally got managed to get involved in government and they got something. Their own land, though, in the name of one Nigeria. So, today, Werewike is now the chief land grabber of Abuja. Is now going after, it will just, it's like Werewike if he just they come from nightclub where we say they don't go drink inside Abuja, right? And maybe he feel pressed, stop by the roadside, right? I say, where is this place? I say, Oga, na Mabushi with you. I say, Mabushi. Mabushi. I say, they look good though. Remind me tomorrow when we get to office. I will have to take back this land. So the people of Mabushi, the people of this, I'm just giving some random names now, right? All these people will wake up tomorrow and it will be their turn. So Werewike is now saying that allocating 11,000 to University of Abuja is a waste of allocation. All those plans, That's not plan anywhere. That's not plan anywhere. Listen. Listen to me. There's no plan anywhere. I see the paper. Do you see the document? Ask them to bring the document. That's no document anywhere. 11,000. They are selling the land. When the weekend will begin to accuse them. They are selling all the land. They're selling all the land. They have started selling the land. We have to take it from them and say, hey, you cannot sell the government land. We told them, I went there. I said, you cannot be selling government land. Nalayo, we have document the CFO that Werewike issued out a total allocation of 2,082 hectares of land all across Abuja, allocated to a farm that is believed to be a front in the name of his son. He's denying it. Of course, you don't expect him to say yes, because you have to go and bring document that showed fully that Joachim Wike is the owner, but who is stupid? Come on. So Werewike has now taken back from that 11,000 allocated since 1980, 89, I think. Werewike has now taken 7,000 from it. And his explanation is that nobody allocated any land for them. In the document, they stole the land. Here, it says, every land allocated to university. See, Ahmadu Bello University, 262 acres. Yeah, check. Why you say, I have taken the 7,000. That is where we kill. There's nothing about, law, ethics and all that to him. So what's he going to do with the land? Well, it is what they do all the time, reallocate the land. Because if you buy Abuja land, But you just pay premium time. I mean, sorry, premium price on it. I know I'm not. I mean, you land, land speculators and land estate owners in Abuja. You probably may decide to counter me. I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to, to spoil business for you. But you know what I'm saying is true. But you can say maybe it is not total truth, because you may say you have your own document somewhere that claims that you have the CFO. Papa, CFO, where the wiki has made everybody realize that CFO na genje. It is valid only when he says it is valid. When the wiki and co says it is not valid, Baba, which court you won't go? That is the state of Nigeria today. Somebody said, but where the wiki will be gone and another people will come. I said, okay, good luck. With that. Here, I'm talking about, the Nigerian Richie. We used to say that, well, I still say it though, Nigeria is, their burial ground. They will make money, steal money from Nigeria, but their doctors are in America, Germany, or Saudi Arabia, recently UAE. When their children needs education, they send them to London or, America to go and get these foreign degrees and all that. When they steal money in Nigeria and they want to buy or invest such money, you see them buying themselves, expensive properties abroad, in Dubai, in America, in London, and all these places as well. And the moment they fall sick, about to die, they will prefer to be flown 6 hours or even 14 hours to go and see a doctor in another continent, in another country. So in another country, in another continent, rather than them build, world class, the same world class hospital they go to all over the world, rather than build that in Nigeria, which ordinarily would have made it easier for saving their lives. Which one is easier? Fly to Qatar, fly to Saudi Arabia, for hours, or just fly to Abuja or Lagos or Owerri or maybe Aba, or maybe it is Makurdi. I'm just saying, like, easier, right? So, but they choose not, including those they claim to be very rich people. So I decided to call Nigeria their burial ground, because by the time they die, then they will be shipped down to Nigeria to be buried. Until I came across this man. So this is a philanthropist from Kano, Dantata. You know the Dantatas. So he died in Qatar about a week ago. And of course, normally when a Muslim dies, they have to bury you the same day, according to the Islamic rite. So, but his own is of exception for a reason. They said one of his life wish for when he died would be for him to be buried in Saudi Arabia, the Holy Land, Maddinah, to be precise. But somehow, a very rich Kano philanthropist, Dantata, died in Qatar. So they had to apply to the Saudi authority and say, no, don't bury me in Nigeria, just bury me in the Holy Land, they call it. Yeah, he is that rich. And right now, I think northern Nigeria elites have been emptied straight into Saudi Arabia, because Saudi granted it and it's been buried, as you are watching this video, right? I'll show you. So the state governor, Deputy Senate President Barau, Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, Emir of Kano, admin, who else was there? Jigawa, state governors, all of them, they are now in Saudi Arabia or maybe on their way back to Nigeria. I put the whole clip together in this. So the reason why I'm sharing that is that there are those who probably don't even want to be buried in Nigeria. Remember that time when we were younger, And people will say, instead of me to, if I die, if I die anywhere in the world, don't bring me to Nigeria. Because, if I die in this Nigeria, I prefer to be, for God for me to reincarnate in, to reincarnate as a cat in America, or as a dog in Russia, or as this. I don't know, some of you have had that kind of a childhood chats, like, oh no, man, if I want to come back again to this world, I'll just come back as a lamppost. Why would you come back as a lamppost? That's how much people don't want to come back to Nigeria. And I think these rich guys can buy that, normally. Watch this.
Allah ya sa ka huta. Allah ya sa ka huta Allah. Allah ya ji kanka da rahama. Allah ya sa ka huta. Shi ka riga waki da dama. Allah ഒരു മറവ് ചെയ്യാനൊരു ബോഡി കൊണ്ടോട്ടൊരു ബോഡി കണ്ടോ ആ ഒരു മറവ് ചെയ്യാനൊരു കൊണ്ടോട്ടെ Allah sa annabi ya san mu mutum mai daraja.
Aminu Dantata, that's his name. He's a Dangote's uncle. And of course, he's a billionaire, or was a billionaire now, anyway. So got buried in, and this is actually the last part of the video, you know, the procession after praying and all of that, the procession for his interment, he call it Abi, the burial, because his wife is reported to have been buried in the same Saudi Arabia in Maddinah. So probably getting buried next to him. But did you notice, I think maybe it was just me, the part of the video where, you know, they put him in a coffin. You know, that normally the Muslims don't use coffins, right? That's the second thing I also observed. An observation will be crime. Yeah? So this is the interment. So we just have to say, Inon Ilai wa Inon Ilai Rajiun, I think, may is so rest, have you? So I was supposed to have a guest on the program tonight, you know, where we want to ask everyone if you have seen Oluwagbenga John Adejumo, a young man that has been missing now for more than 6 years. He was last seen in Ghana. So I was going to have the mother with us this evening, but it seems that we are having problem getting her on. So I may have to reschedule. But if you have seen that face anywhere before, there is a mother that is looking for a son. The story around the disappearance of Oluwagbenga John Adejumo is such an heartbreaking one, enough that I really wish we can, you know, get an answer. There is a mother that wants a closure and a family that continue to long for his return. They've used the police in Nigeria. They've involved the police in Ghana. But everything ended like in court. And that is why we believe that we could use the opportunity of the social media and find an answer for this family. So if you come across this video and you have ever seen this young man in anywhere in the last 1, 2, 3, 4 years or pretty much like any time recently, right? Please reach out, right? And if yourself, Olugbenga, if you are still somewhere, possibly you come across this, you know, this will be the first time, you know, that people possibly, you can see this, I mean, because this is not the first time that they are raising an awareness. But the story is such a very sad one. Or maybe not tonight. So thank you so much, everyone. I'm taking an early break as well tonight. So welcome to the new month. All right. So you all have a wonderful evening. And I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for your time. And good evening.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun Diary, Diary Politico.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Presido bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹ̀ ni.